on to you Libras out here? Hope y'all are having a great day. It is hot as a mug in New York City today, yo. Woo wee, sun hot. I love it. Anyway, for you Libras, right? You have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords. You Libras have the Judgment. So I'm about to go outside and have some fun. But look, for you Libras, a lot of you very much so are definitely living your life. The Knight of Cups represents you are representing the best. You are stepping forward in the best possible way that you possibly can. The Three of Swords and the Judgment represents some people are just not really ready to actually do that as of yet, right? Three of Swords and then the Major Arcana and the Judgment. Some people are not ready to do that. They're just not. They're just not, pretty much. So the Temperance and the King of Wands right here represents how a lot of you very much so just are staying patient. You know, you're not really getting upset. I'm seeing that this is a time right now where a lot of you Libras are kind of being so patient to the point where you Libras are kind of like the type of person that a lot of people just gravitate towards. They're not necessarily really ready for a real relationship, but you Libras are individuals right now where you're not really necessarily faulting them per se, because the state of dating and relationships are just really messed up. If you can be in a relationship and it works, and it's a functional one and it works for the two of you, then great. If not, then it is what it is. The Temperance and the King of Wands, however, represents you Libras being in a state, right? Your estate, right? Your state. You Libras, and we'll talk about that later on, but you Libras being in a state where you are actually, you're good, but you just see how other people are really broken. And that you, like I said, you're not really surprised that, you know, some people right now just don't want to date. They're not really built for it as of right now. And you are glad at the fact that people are dubbing you and telling you no. Because again, don't take it personally when people say no. See, the thing is, the only thing, honestly, here's the thing, right? What I get upset about, and I've stated this plenty of times, and I've put myself out here. What I get upset about is when a person has me stringing along, and it's like, hey, you know, it's like, listen, don't do me any favors, yo. If you not feeling me, and oh my gosh, if you not feeling me, don't do me any favors. Tell me you not into me so I can get on down the road, yo. Don't, trying to make it seem as if like you rock with me, right? And then now it's like, oh, you know, but then they can't stop themselves from doing dysfunctional stuff. Hey, don't do me, and I'm being serious, don't do me any favors. If you not into me, tell me that so I can get up on down the road. I could bounce. You know what I mean? Set me free. Real talk. And the thing is that for you, that's how you Libras are. You're glad at the fact that they're telling you the same thing, right? That they told you that they're not into you. The Five of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Cups got a notification. These three cards also represents how a lot of you Libras, because the thing is that for you Libras, I'm just seeing how you've been through all of this already. Some people, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it into a big deal, but you Libras are not making it. You're not going to allow it to become a big deal where you Libras are going back and forth with the person and like you're making it into this thing. I just see a lot of you Libras not really being with it, you know, the antics, you know, because a lot of you Libras are essentially trying to simplify it. If they are not, you Libras don't want somebody to do you any favors. You don't want anybody to be in a scenario with you where you are essentially in a perpetual state where the person is just stringing you along. You Libras don't want that. And that to me is like, oh my gosh, like I, for the life of me, I never understood that part too. Why are you hanging out with somebody that you don't like? I mean, my gosh. And then they'll that's my dog. But they'll give, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Hold on, no, I'm almost done. Yeah, that's my family. Like I said, I heard the door. My peoples was knocking on the door. I heard the door. That's why I went to go check. Come to find out, my peoples was knocking. I had to go let them in. So, but anyway, for you Libras, like it is that I said before, right? A lot of you Libras, very much so are, like I said, like, oh, sorry, don't you Libras shouldn't allow anybody to be giving you or doing you any kind of favors. Anybody that feels like they too good for you, let these people get up on out of your life. Don't allow them to sit there and take advantage of you. The moon and the 9 of cups represents, because you Libras you'll be blocking all your blessings. What do I mean by that? The time that you over here giving all your resources to this goofball is the same time that you could be out here talking to somebody else, brand new face that you could be getting to know, right? Getting to know them. So that's pretty much it. Oh, excuse me. I gotta clarify the 9 of cups. Excuse me. You Libras have the 6 of wands, the 7 of wands, the 8 of wands, the 10 of wands, the 9 of wands, and then you have the Magician, to clarify the 9 of cups for you Libras. So the 6 of wands and the 9 of wands, 6 of wands and the 7 of wands represents you Libras moving forward. You know that, dating is not the easiest thing in the world, but it is what it is. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, Libra. I just got so much things going on. I'm sorry. And then my chair hit the table. Sorry about that. But look, and then you have the 10 of wands, like I said before, and the 9 of wands. So the 10 of wands and the 9 of wands speaks to you Libras very much so, moving forward, because the fact that you have that mentality that you don't want anybody doing you any kind of favors, so that puts you in a very powerful position, due to the fact that people can't come through and tell you some nonsense, right? BS you, and you just sit there and basically take it, right? Because when you expect people to do you favors, right? Or when you do, like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I don't expect anybody to be enemy, romantically. I don't expect that, I'm kind of, what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to being a Virgo and everything like that, I'm the shy type of person. I don't really expect anybody to really do me any kind of favors. You know what I'm saying? Especially nowadays. Now that my mind is opening up more and more, I don't expect people to be doing me any favors. And I don't really want people to do me any kind of favors. If that's something that they want to do, then by all means, cool. If not, then it is what it is, right? I wasn't looking for it anyway. But that puts you in a position of power when you don't expect people to do you any favors, because if they're not into you, then by all means, they don't have to hang around you. But I'm just seeing how a lot of you Libras are just the ear. You've positioned yourself to where A lot of you Libras are so patient right now and doing your own thing to the point where it's like a person who's hanging around you just to get some bread out of you, they really gonna look stupid, because that's lame. Like, imagine you being so goofy, you will literally not hang, like it's getting goofier and goofier to hang around somebody that you don't like. It's like if you don't get your dry begging dysfunctional stuff, like, that's uncool now. Like, if you know what I'm saying? So you Libras are the same way. You don't want anybody that don't even like you anyway hanging around you, because that's lame, and it is. So the thing is that now you have the Magician, and this card right here, right, the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the Magician. This is about how if they not into you, you'll just leave. It's not that big of a deal. And a lot of you Libras, the Magician, you have the big picture in mind, that there's no point in someone doing that to you in the first place, because all that's doing is stopping you by the way of proxy from finding somebody that could potentially be a good match with you, right? So that's pretty much it for now. I just see a lot of you Libras are taking rejection with grace, because a lot of you Libras understand that people are just not necessarily really ready to take the next quantum leap yet. They're not ready to be in love and trust and all of that. A lot of people are out here jaded, and there's no point in trying to be in a relationship with the person who's too hardened. But that's pretty much it, though. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my video.